Yo, is it working? I also need to record it because I don't trust you. Oh, it works? Yo, is it working? I also need to record it because I don't trust you. Hey! Uh, oh, it works? Yo, is it working? I also need to record it because I don't trust you. Hey! Uh, oh, it works? Yo, is it working? I also need to record it. Why does it keep repeating it over and over again? Hey! Oh, it works? Hey, hi. I also need to record it. Why does it keep repeating it over and over again? Hey! Oh, it works? Hey, hi. I also need to record it. Why does it keep repeating it over and over again? Hey! Oh, it works? Hey, hi. It keeps repeating the same thing over and over again.
Jackie.
Candy, where you at? Hey, girl. Like priorities. Hey.
I should have put some jewelry on. Hold on, let me.
You ain't got on nothing. You ain't got on a stud or nothing.
Girl.
Like priorities. Hey. Hold on. Okay, hold on. This YouTube is.
I should put some jewelry on. Hold on, let me.
Everything is. I can hear everything.
Do you have your phone up? Girl.
Do I have my phone? No, I can hear everything twice.
Me too.
This YouTube is.
Okay, let me leave and come back. Hold on.
Everything is. I can hear. No, you're okay.
Do you have your phone up? Girl.
Do I have my phone? I can hear myself repeating over and over again. Why?
Okay, let me leave and come back. I don't know.
No, you're okay. Okay, hold on. What is going twice?
Me too. Okay, let me leave and come back.
Why? Wait, don't go nowhere. I'm scared.
Okay. I didn't say it again.
Don't go nowhere.
That was the echo.
What is that echo about? Look at all these people. I like the live. God damn it. I should have got a tutorial to hear.
Do you have one device going? Just your...
Wait, don't go nowhere. I'm scared.
I didn't say it again.
Don't go nowhere.
That was the echo.
What is that echo about? Look at all these people. I like the live. Okay, hold on. God damn it. I should have got a tutorial to hear. Everything I've said is going on over and over again.
It's on a loop. You might have to end this and then start it back up again.
Okay, I'm closing everything out.
Okay.
Okay, you're here.
Oh, wait. It went away.
Okay.
What was that?
On YouTube? It is.
I still see the thing. What'd you do?
I don't know. Everything I've said is going on over and over.
Oh, now, here it is again. Lord, what? And then start it back up again.
Okay, no.
Everything out. Okay.
Everybody, I'm going to end this and come back. Okay? Everyone who's watching, bring your ass back. Okay, I'm closing everything out.
Okay. What'd you do?
I don't know. See? Okay, I'm closing it out. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, YouTube is gone. YouTube's not gone. You guys still see? Wait, let me go to my phone. Maybe that's better.
It still says live on YouTube.
Okay, let me Okay, I'm live. My phone shows it. All right, I'll trust in the Lord, and I'm gonna record here. And it's still live on YouTube because I see it. I see you. Maybe that's better.
Now I'm playing. Okay.
All right, we'll just trust that this is the way it's gonna be. But I like it. I don't want to close out.
Jackie, put it in on your end. Put it in gallery view.
My man? Okay.
On your end.
Preview.
Bam.
So we show the boxes for everybody.
There we go.
Crystal, hello. Hey.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Wait.
Hey guys,
I look like I just woke
on.
up. I should have put some lipstick on or something. You know what? No,
Where's
I shouldn't.
Crystal? She okay? Oh, hey.
Yeah, I'm here. Here I go. Who gets excited?
Hi, ladies. Hi.
Hey, ooh, I like the backdrop. Okay, come through.
Wow, it's been that long since I've done this. Y'all ain't seen.
I ain't seen that. Yeah, that's my first
I don't
time.
like your face, Cornelia. I don't like your judgment in your eyebrows.
Jackie done got a new background on us.
Okay, I'm like, okay, did she? That made me feel like it's been a couple of episodes we didn't know about.
Girl, this is a app on my phone. I didn't pay no money. This is nothing.
I like it. I like it. Send me that app. Send me that app.
What's going on? How you ladies doing? Who we waiting for? Crystal and Lou? Zooming with Jackie. Oh, y'all adorable. But don't take
Did
away.
she just say Crystal?
Huh?
Did you just say Crystal? Who we waiting
Courtney,
for? Crystal
Courtney.
and Zoom?
Courtney, sorry.
Courtney says she's a little late.
I poured a drink, so.
I should have made me a cocktail. It has been a year. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go make it and come back.
You know I'm gonna get sleepy and it's just gonna wear me down.
That's because you're too light in the ass. You need to eat.
Yeah. Lightning.
If
you
she
know,
didn't sound like somebody
me,
auntie, that's because
okay, as young as she is,
Lighten
as small as she is, she's like, nah, I can't do that.
That's
my mom called me. She learned how to work her Facebook instant messenger, like her FaceTime on Facebook. And I answered, and she was like, "Hey, Chunky."
What?
I gained a couple pounds. No, this was after she said something like that to me before, and I went off on her. So I had to really go off on her. I was like, "Don't say that to me." And she was like,
"Did you say? How did you say it to me?
Don't say that to me." And she was like, "Oh."
But Cornelia, can I say this? I trust and I believe I'm a woman that's always trying to lose weight. But it looks good on you. Like I was looking at you on stage the other day. I was like, okay, slim fit, because you still are super small.
Cornelia
you might have gained 2, maybe 3 pounds, but I gained great on you.
I'm up 8 pounds now. No, you listen, I don't mind being skinny. I don't mind having no ass. Okay. I don't mind it.
Okay, Cornelia, let me tell you. When I saw you at the Magic Castle, you're a little thickums. You're a little. You're a little.
She's still not thick. No,
she's not
Crystal,
thick.
I'm
we know
thick with it. Okay. Thick with it.
She proud. She's like, no, I'll take
thick with it.
I'm thick with it.
But Cornelia is low key. She's a surprising thick because she looks. When you look at her from the waist up, oh, she's a petite woman, and then you see a little bit of hip, and you're like, oh, okay, I see what's going on there. All right.
Yeah. She got some Butterfinger in there. It's a little Butterfinger right there.
The snack side. She's the snack, the Halloween side.
There you go. See, me and Jackie, we full candy bars over here.
Yeah. And if it's the holidays, I'm the king side candy bar.
No, I can't. Listen, I don't mind being. I'll be a toothpick. I don't give a shit. I just can't fit my clothes, and I'm not buying new clothes.
You know what's funny?
That's going to be tough. Yeah.
I bought so much new clothes during this that if I lose 2 pounds, none of the shit I bought's going to fit.
Where y'all been buying stuff? Because you know the mall clothes. I got a closet full of them Target Market Pantry clothes. So that's it.
Yeah.
Online. Where do I shop?
I ain't been buying nothing. Today's the first day.
My favorite is J. Crew. The simple ones. J. Crew, The Gap. I'm very... Because I used to work in Manhattan and walk up and down the streets, I go to the same stores my whole life. I walk in all those stores because I've been wearing them so long, so I know what size looks like on me. So I say, when I find a retailer that works, this is J. Crew right here. When I find a retailer that works, I'm like, there's no reason for me to be going in the mall. The mall
fit black people, though.
Huh?
I said, that's cute what you got on, but I didn't think the Gap fit black people, though.
No, they have this size. All these stores have woken up and realized that y'all need to go above a size 16.
No European sizes, people.
No. You know what's
interesting? You know how disheartening that is to get a size 10 and it really ain't a 10, it's a 6.
No, let me tell you, when
I order crap
from social media, that's where you get duped.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like
Right?
Megan Thee Stallion said, that's for fake booties. All them instant boutiques is just for fake booties. She's not lying. It's the little girls that got the little bitty waist, little bitty waist, and they done made a little fake booty. Because even if they do have a fake booty, it's not like a real black girl booty with hips and real booty. No. So them clothes, it's like they sold them together in their kitchen for real.
And you know what's
that's why they be $19.
I bought the cutest black and white polka dot long dress with a belted waist, long sleeve, button down, cute. And when I got it, when I tell you it was an extra large, and the buttons, and I'm like, why doesn't this fit? When the model who had it on was a super duper sick ass, big ass woman. I'm like, why in the world wouldn't it fit me when the model I saw wearing it was clearly, you know,
one notch from an episode of 600-Pound Life.
Yeah.
You say it.
Right.
I was like, I don't know why this don't fit me, because the bitch I bought it from.
Yeah. He was auditioning.
Okay. I'm like, y'all had a sample sale model in the commercial.
Sample
sale.
Okay.
This should fit. All right. Well, maybe if Courtney and Lou are taking long, I know they're working on stuff.
Yeah, but then because I'm gonna hop off in a minute.
Oh yeah. Oh, you gotta go soon. All right. Well,
yes.
Y'all got stuff to do. What?
Well, see, I said 6, and then she was like, "Well, when she got some favorites." So when they said they was gonna be later, she didn't hear me.
Somebody whispering, who a favorite?
She was like, "I will start at 6:30, and I have to be, somewhere by 7." So that's all.
Y'all got.
Other than that, I'll be looking forward to it. I'll be like, "Ooh, when we."
Camille, mad? Like, why you have plans? Let's discuss that.
You know what though? This past weekend, I was out and doing stuff. I was like, because we still are in a pandemic. So I was out like the whole time in the car, like, don't touch nothing, don't touch my face, don't rub my nose, don't do this, don't eat no food. Like it's scary. I'm still terrified.
Yeah. But you out? I see you out in these streets now.
Mm-hmm. Girl, mask.
Plus it's flu season coming, so. And see, usually I'm the person that gets, I'm trying not to say it, but usually I have issues. So I don't really want to get caught up in it at all. Nervous about it. I had 2 family members with it.
Really?
Are they okay
now? They're okay now, but 2 family members and a friend, and they all were saying, yes, they understand why people feel like an elephant sitting on their chest, but it's the worst feeling that they've ever felt. Like my uncle compared it to shingles. You know how when old people get shingles and they say it hurt real bad? He said that's what it was. It was just, you don't want to go through it if you don't have to. And I'm like, I don't want to, because if I get a cold, I'd be in here like, ugh.
Actually, okay. I'm sorry. I don't want to miss them if they click on to come in and they're not here. Okay, I'll just say it because they may or may not be here. Regarding the gentleman that I'm always posting pictures about on my Instagram page.
Snuggle nuts. Is that what we call them?
Yeah, snuggle nuts.
Love it.
The tall black Tootsie Roll that I'm always posting on there.
The irresistible. Yeah.
He's irresistible. The news is that he is dead. To me.
Oh, Jackie, listen, I was about to be like,
beat up a bit. Speed that beat up just a
girl.
second.
Like I was like, did he?
Is he?
Is it COVID?
He is dead to me, and I'll tell you what happened. He allegedly never really severed his relationship with his child's mother, and I think he's been juggling me and her.
When?
How?
You're over there all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When I go over there, it's only the weekends, and I'm never there for more than 2 days at a time. It seems like I'm there a lot, but I really only saw him every weekend. And mind you, I'd go there on Friday. I'd be there until Monday night. Admittedly.
Nah, he ain't doing that. Not with that weekend. Not like that. Because what is he telling her? I work overseas over the weekend.
You don't. No. You don't. Here's the thing. Every now and then he does kind of go MIA. And when I ask him about it, he gets very angry, very defensive, doesn't answer any of my questions. So I said to him, or I asked him, are you sexually involved with anybody but me? And he's like, that's insecurity. I'm not going. And that is when, and my gut, my instinct and my gut, I'm talking about like the hair on my arm, every fiber is just like, And he got caught up in some lies this past weekend where he told me I couldn't come over Friday because he had to get up early for his daughter. Because he had for his daughter on Saturday.
Yeah.
And then can we get together on Sunday? So of course nothing is really flaring up yet. I'm like, sure, daddy duty, please go do that.
Yeah.
And then on Sunday, the day's almost over, and I text him like, what's going on? Because I canceled the show not cancel, but I said no to a show to hang out with him.
Yeah.
And and he said, can we do it tomorrow? I'm tired. Now, without being too much TMI, I was like, why are you so tired? Like, why are you so tired?
What you been doing?
What have you been doing? I mean, like, exhausted. And the only time he's ever really tired and needs to catch up on sleep is after a weekend with me. Mm-hmm. Or just a weekend of just, all the sex in the world. And when I would ask him about it, I said, he will neither confirm nor deny. And it blew up saying whatever. And I just really, in my heart of hearts with God, believe that I am not the only one that he's intimate with.
Right.
Listen to your gut. Yeah.
My gut. And because it's his child's mother, you can't really regulate when he goes over there, but he stayed there for the weekend. And I'm kind of like, why would you stay there? You don't need to. Did
the baby have colic? How old is he?
She's like 11 or 12. So I'm like,
no. Where do they live?
He ain't even hanging out with them that long. She like, hey, mom and daddy, okay, I'm back in my room. So what is y'all doing? No, sir. No.
Yeah. So, do they live in Queens?
No, in the Bronx. They live in the same borough I do. So the fact that he wouldn't talk about it, get really angry, and says I'm insecure, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, the fact that you don't even want to make me feel secure and talk about it or deny it. I mean, not even confirm or nothing. So I said, this is our last conversation. I don't want to see you again because, your first thought goes to common sense. Like, we've been having unprotected, for.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's my first concern. Second concern is, then he saw the side of me that no one ever gets to really see. Called him every name in the world. And I'm like, you know what? I gotta count my losses and move on. What's going on with Courtney? She okay? She connecting?
The unfortunate part about this is, though, especially with men, those tactics that dodging and you insecure, that's cool for 25-year-olds, maybe 30. That don't work for adult women. So the fact that older men, grown men, still be trying to pull that, like, you insecure, you wouldn't be asking me if you was into. Stop, sir.
Yeah.
Just tell the truth.
I just had that same conversation with my girlfriend today. I was like, listen, women ain't trying to guess and figure out people's emotion. Men, they need to be accountable. They need to be responsible. And yes, that stuff, flipping the game and trying to that stuff you did to 16-year-olds. That's the mind games you play with young women or young kids or women that hadn't started getting in tune with themselves. It's time out for this shit. Women are starting to get in tune with themselves, listen to themselves. Like she said over there, your gut, our intuition, we ignore it. But if we listen to it, we ignore it because we don't like what it's saying.
Yeah,
exactly. Courtney, did you hear my announcement? Courtney Black?
No, oh my goodness. Hey, ladies.
Hi, Courtney. Now,
what is the announcement?
Look at what Jackie recaps. I have to say, Jackie, if I was in New York, I would ask you, you want to ride out
through?
over there?
Yeah. You want to ride through?
Is she breaking up again?
No, wait. Okay,
you want to go over there?
Before y'all get into it, now Courtney here. I'm going to jump off, guys, since Courtney's here.
It is not 7 o'clock yet.
I know. I got to be there by 7. That's what I'm
saying.
She got
a little day to something. You got a day.
Like, where you going?
You wish I did, but I don't. But I will let y'all know I am active on Hinge. So get it.
But she going someplace where she can get to in 12 minutes.
Well, why she get this energy? She's like,
right.
I need to get back on there. Shoot, it's about to get the holidays coming, and they get lonely during the holidays. So fine dudes get back on there around late October.
That remind me. Let me respond to a message.
Late October. That's when the fine ones come back. They be lonely.
If you have to go, Crystal, thank you for listening to my announcement.
All right. Love you, Crystal.
Love you, Crystal.
Bye, guys.
Okay, I got to hear this.
I said, Courtney, that Snuggle Nuts, the chocolate Tootsie Roll that I'm always posting. I said the announcement is that he is dead. To me.
What'd he do? He didn't do nothing. He cooked some good dinner.
No,
Sling some wet shower dick and like
Wet shower
I'm
dick.
saying like we on online for the whole world to watch. I'm
yeah,
like,
we
Trish,
live. I can't cuss.
no, of course you can. Okay, it's only the three of us.
I won't be nasty. All right. What happened?
Okay, I have reason to feel in my gut, my intuition, that he is still sexually involved with his child's mother.
Oh, so that's what I came in on, y'all talking about intuition. Yes. Well, first of all, have you just plain out asked him?
Oh yeah, straight up.
Oh,
and when I asked him, his response was anger, defensiveness. You're being insecure. He won't confirm or deny. Won't talk about it. Gaslighting.
Those are all the signs of guilty.
Yeah.
Right.
Deflection, putting it back on you. Yeah. Okay.
And it came about because this weekend we didn't hang out. And I didn't hear from him. I did call him Saturday night, phone went to voicemail. And then Sunday, we had plans to be together. And he's like, well, can we do it tomorrow? And I don't do well with that. I'm like, when it comes to nighttime stuff, you know me, how serious I am about working. I'm like, well, if I cancel a show for you, you it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I turned down a chance to go out and work. So especially I don't like
without an explanation.
Yeah. And so I said, he said, I'm really tired. So I was like, of course, I'm like, for somebody who, I guess it could come out now, he ain't got no job. Actually, nobody does, but he don't got a job. So I was like, why? I'm like, why are you so tired and you ain't got no, And he said, well, I had to get up early, like I told you, for my daughter. But he told me Friday night he had to get up on Saturday for his daughter. But he forgot. He said,
why you still tired on Sunday?
I was like that. So then we're on the phone and he wouldn't talk about it, wouldn't admit or deny, confirm or deny. So
you should have tried the I'll come over and snuggle with you. I'm so tired too. I don't want any sex. I just want to lay up on and smell your manhood.
No, then his phone allegedly died during this kind of confrontation. And then I text him, of course, because I'm a speech writer in text with all cuss words. I do all my cussing out this way.
The Jamaican New York girl coming out.
Yeah, exactly. And then he called. He at 1 a.m. be like, "You want to come over now?" And I was like, "So what? We can get high and fuck and not discuss any of this?" I'm like, "No. Right. The last thing I want to do is see anything like that." So I said,
"Girl." In my younger days, I would have done a pop-up with that kind of situation.
Well, he was home. At this point, he's back in his crib, back in his life. I would have to pop up at a different time.
You believe that he was tired. He was actually tired from the night before. Not saying I'm tired, I'm gonna do something else.
No. I believe he was just tired from whatever he was doing with whom.
Got you. Okay.
So I asked him, I was like, I said, are you sexually involved with anybody but me? And have you been during this? And it's exactly 7 months. And he's like, Jackie, that's insecurity. I'm not going to, and I'm like, I said, this is our last conversation. And
are you guys exclusive? You are not, correct?
Yeah. From the beginning.
Y'all are. Oh,
yeah.
Well, yeah, Jackie, according to Jackie, they were.
Yeah. At his behest, at his like, are we doing this? Is this us?
Right.
And I'm like, right. I guess, I'll give in, whatever. So bottom line is, it's my instincts that really, really went crazy. Like, I feel like he's intimate with somebody else. And I just felt it. And I'm like,
when did that start?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's like a visiting thought when he has plans, but he don't want to tell me what they are. And one of our problems, I'm like, look, I don't want to be an overbearing girlfriend, but you can't just be like, I got plans and you can't explain what they are. That's just how it, when you decide you're going to be exclusive, that freedom's gone.
That's gone, nigga. You locked. So you have voiced that to him that I don't feel comfortable when you say, I just got plans.
No, but that wasn't our phone comment, but he always gaslights and throws it back at me like I'm insecure.
What sign is he?
Aries.
Man, girl,
Aries are the worst, honey.
They are? Why?
Yes. Well, it's so funny. So I was told for years that Aries are the worst. And then I had my first Aries like a couple of years ago for a couple of years. And yeah, they just crazy. Okay, J. Anthony Brown is the Aries. So one thing with Jay is that he'll jump on something and jump off and jump on and jump off. They can't stay focused. But like for relationship wise, they like, my Aries and the Aries that my girlfriend used to tell me all before, they all over the place with sexually, and not saying your dude is. Also, they can't like they do get caught in like they think they're not liars, but they evade so much that you are lying.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's what he's like. When things aren't good, it always goes down that road.
Right. The guy I was dating, I'd be like, what the fuck? Just say it. Because we weren't even exclusive at the time. And I was like, we not even exclusive. You could just be like, we not exclusive. If I ask you something, be like, you know we not exclusive, right? So, but you want to go on about, I'm like, nigga, what's this picture? Like,
and you know,
like,
after
why
a certain age,
like you
don't have to do
now.
that.
Like, your character is flawed. You are a liar. Like, they just like,
here's my like, how I feel now is I'm happy right now because I'm talking and I'm out. But you know, when I'm alone and quiet, the rage, it's not so much sad, it's just rage. And I'm really confused because he's not the first. Thankfully I don't have a lot of stories about this happening to me, thank God. But he's not the first man that I've been intimate with to allegedly have another life with another, you know, a double life, triple life. And I don't understand why guys, and usually they never succeeded this for long. I don't understand when they juggle. Like, you know, you're gonna get caught. And why?
Exactly.
And it's
not good at it. We good at it. But y'all not good. Y'all
they're not good at it.
No, because they're not good at it. He's not bright enough, witty enough, sharp enough to catch his own lie. Because when I was like, you told me you had to get up early Saturday morning.
Right.
Why are you so tired on Sunday? And the more I asked him, the more he wouldn't address it. And then I was
based on his facts. The questions you asked based on his previous facts.
Yeah, and based on these 7 months of us doing this, you know, there are times where he would be gone. I think he stays over the house. But I'm like, his daughter I think she's 11 or 12. The bitch is a grown. She's grown.
She's grown.
So if I said to him, you know what, you don't sleep over there. I don't care if it's your daughter. You know, you can have her come to you, or how about you introduce me to her? Like, you know,
that needs to happen.
I'm like, your daughter would benefit from knowing me. I have a job. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, she lives in another borough. She's still in New York, right? She lives in another borough or something.
No, they all live in the Bronx. All in the Bronx.
So he has to spend the night in the same borough?
He hasn't admitted it, but I know when he's coming back from, you know, my daughter, and I'm like, dude, why are you so tired every time you come back from seeing your daughter?
So mama putting it on him, huh?
Yeah. So I'm like, this is what it must be. And of course, this is the first time that we've ever like had not altercation, thank God, but disagreement. And him
did you ask him what his daughter did? So what did you guys do?
I did. He doesn't answer. He doesn't answer any questions. He doesn't like when I ask him questions. He doesn't answer them. And all that is just, he's a gaslighter. He's a narcissistic gaslighter.
Our narcissist. Ooh,
yeah. I've been there.
Eric.
I've been there. That happened to me. I was talking to a dude. We used to date, but then we were back on just talking.
Mm-hmm.
He butt dialed me while he was on a date with somebody else.
Oh, dummy.
And then when I called him on it, he tried to gaslight me to make me feel like I didn't know what I was talking about. To the point where I got off the phone like, maybe that was tripping.
Maybe that was tripping.
Maybe that was a dude. Was it a man's voice? No, it wasn't a man's voice. I heard you on the phone, fool.
So I'm confused. I don't really understand because he's not the first guy to just try to just have a whole other life and want to keep it up. I'm just like, and he's gonna be 50 in less than a year. I'm like, dude, there's no way you can fuck both of us. You don't have that. I don't care how great you are with me one-on-one. You're fantastic. You can't repeat what you did with me with somebody else. You'll die. You would have a heart attack.
That's what you're doing the way we do it. Okay?
Exactly, girl. When I tell you that everything in that book on page from 4 to 45, I've done.
But my girlfriend, her mother, she told us this probably 10 years ago, and she was about 63 or 65 then. And she said, ladies, these men don't never grow up. They still lie and they still cheat and they still do everything like they damn 30 or 25 years old. It doesn't change.
They don't recognize the advancement in age. I'm like, dude, you can't keep this up. Are you crazy? You have one good knee and it's not even good. It's okay. And one knee replaced, he walked with a cane. I'm like, you gonna give yourself a heart attack.
That's a shame.
So that's the news. I try to make it seem like, you know, it was big news. And what's funny is that we just started talking about the M word. And I give grace to God because God is like, oh no, you talking about marriage?
Let me show you. Let me pull you back from that a little bit.
No, it's
time. Let me pull you back.
I was like, I'm sick of this. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
He was like, enough.
So you got into the fight. How did it actually end? Did you tell him like, F you, I'm done, it's over with? Or how did it, he said come over at 1:00 in the morning and then.
Yeah. And I was like, of course not. And then I called him the next day to ask him about a spot and that we would go together to buy refreshments. And I followed that question with, have you been involved with anybody sexually with me? And he's like, Jackie, that's insecurity and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you won't even put
yes or no? That's what I mean.
You won't even put the work in to put my mind at ease.
Yeah.
I said that alone. I'm like, even if, let's say you are not, you don't even care about this enough to be like, I'm not, I promise you. He doesn't think that. He thinks everything that he does is okay. And he shouldn't be questioned about anything.
He also thinks that he thinks that telling you the truth will mean that you're definitely out of here. Not answering to him means, oh, she probably gonna stay. If I don't answer it, if I don't admit this, she gonna come back around, give it a couple weeks, and then we're gonna be back in step doing what we're doing. But to him, the minute he admits it, that means that you're gonna leave.
Fellas, you don't have to lie to kick it.
Yeah. He probably like, I can't tell her because she gonna leave. And
yeah, we know what it is though. I've asked guys, I'm like, why don't you guys? I'm like, I know you guys think the truth is just a nail in the coffin, but why don't you give us the benefit of the doubt and just try the truth? How you know that won't? Because I'm the one that got on an airplane and came to New York out of nowhere. So maybe I landed and you're like, Jackie, it's good to see you, but I ain't available like that. Right. I'm glad you back, but I'm not ready. I'd have been like, you know what? You're right. I shouldn't assume that because I'm here, that when I'm ready for you, you'll be like, all right, let's do it. I have a life. But, that's what we do. We're the ones that are like, dude, it's nice that you want me so bad, but I got this, that, and the other responsibility. But dudes don't do that. Dudes will be like, you know what? I'm going to try and do all this at the same time. Let's try and do it all.
You know what I did? There, girl.
I read about Aries when I was dating that one, that they will, damn, I lost my train of thought. Oh, they don't think it's lying because to them, they just don't think that you deserve to know that information. Like you're prying or it's too it's basically it's none of your business, which is fine, but then say I don't feel comfortable or whatever that is, because that's what grown people, I would say that plenty of times, like it's personal.
He hates answering questions about what he does and where he goes, and in my opinion, if you hate being questioned, it's because you have things you don't want to reveal.
Or you need to be single, point blank and period.
Exactly. And it would be the other way around, where he's a really jealous dude. And he has said to me on many an occasion, like, Jackie, I know you so-and-so. And I'm like, dude, you can come with me to every show. You can meet every guy I know. Matter of fact, the last guy I did sleep with, you want his number? I'll send you a picture of him. I'll give you his name and I'll give you his number. Because when I tell you that, I don't have the energy. The energy that I do have, I don't want to use it for that life. I'm like, whatever I got going on in my head, I don't want to split it up and try and be a player. I can, but that's not fun for me. I was enjoying whatever we were trying to do. So he was so jealous of.
Mine used to do that too. You're right. He would be jealous, and if I didn't call him right away, hey, he always takes so long to call me back. I'm like, I don't have my phone on my hip like that. Like, yeah.
So I'm like, so he's so jealous and so worried because that's the life that he was living.
Right. People always accuse you of what they're doing.
Accusing me. And I'm like, dude, and to get it through his head, I'm like, I do my set. I say goodbye and I come home. First of all, we're in a pandemic. And that, even that wouldn't, I'm like, dude, even if I wanted to fuck around, who? I was fucking you because you were reliable and I knew who you were.
Right.
So, Courtney, I was saying part of the hurt and the pain is like, I'm like, all this unprotected sex with somebody who may or may not have only been with me. I'm like, dude, that's where my attention is now. Now you got to be like, okay, now I got to be concerned about my health and all the, even though I'm okay. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm, I hope I'm okay and I'm going to go take care of all that stuff.
Right. I don't need that extra pressure, worry either.
Right.
Like,
yeah. So I mean, look at the comments.
Did you cuss him out? Because, I
did.
After a certain age,
girl,
like,
I don't have time or the patience.
Yeah, like, sir, why you still doing this and you 50? Why you still acting raggedy? You 50. Just tell the truth.
I think it's because he's used to a life of struggle. He's used to life not being not easy, but just some people, guys and girls, they live in the drama. They live
Broken.
that drives them. That
yeah, everything is confusing and on the edge and could blow up, and and
his baby mama, I'm assuming is similar in that regard. Maybe
I don't know.
She matches him a little more, like
probably. And
girl, ain't no telling. Could be a whole different thing. She could be married. She could no, but she could have a whole life, be super busy. She only free a couple of times. You know what I mean? And she don't even notice, like, or she does know and doesn't care. Like, this always gonna be my baby daddy. There's so many different levels and layers to that.
And it didn't occur to me, like when I was in California, we would talk on the phone every now and then. I'd be like, where are you? I'm at Olivia's. I said her name, but fucking now I'm at his daughter's house. And, in my back, in like the third box in the back of my brain, be like, he's chilling at his, but I'm like, she's a teenager. I'm like, let her come to you. And
I was like, why didn't she come to daughter?
So at some point with this, I'm like, dude, it's time for me to meet your daughter. I'm like, now you can, I'm like, and we were having that talk too. I'm like, you need to let me in now. Cause you know my whole family. Everybody know who you are. And I ain't ever met none of yours. So it's just a matter of, I don't want to work. I don't want the energy in this anymore because this is the first time we've had a disagreement and he hasn't come after me. And that is because I'm like, he's probably like, shit, I'm busted. Or I'll give it a few weeks, like Cornelia said, now I'll holla. Because I'll get a text with his, specialized text tone in a few weeks. I guarantee you.
Oh, yeah, he gonna hit you up. Because he never admitted it. He never said he did it. So he gonna hit you up a little later.
You the one in the wrong.
Yep, you the one tripping. And to him, he gonna play it like, I had to let you calm down because you tripping.
Girl, and all the texting where I was like, I hope you end up homeless and fuck you and all that stuff. When I feel disrespected, homeless. It's all words. It's all name calling. And all he did in his thing, like he's like, okay, love, don't get so upset. I'm gonna go to bed now, love. And I'm like, dude, is just psychological.
Love? I hate when they do that.
I hate that.
Like 3 or 4 of them. He's like, you don't gotta get so upset, love. Okay, I see you're upset. I'm just like, nigga, I will set your house on fire. Like, you don't understand when we when we feel like that. I'm like, you understand that I'll do well in jail. I'm cute. I'm funny.
Jackie started up the comedy program in jail.
I'm just saying.
Okay, right.
I will thrive in prison. Don't play with me. So
now you gotta go silent on them because yelling to him, it just means they don't react to that. But disappearing on these fools,
always.
Yes, that's
just disappear on them. Done.
Only thing that gets to him is when I'm gone.
Yep, done.
Yeah, and. Oh boy, it's just so much rage. Like I don't understand why does he?
And Jackie, you cannot go back this time unless y'all have a serious conversation and where we are and what we're doing.
No. I know where we are, what we're doing. He needs to prove to me that he wasn't.
Well, you need to prove all this secrecy, but I mean, it needs to be changes at this point because you're like, we are in this relationship. Y'all talking about the N word. Okay, I don't like it when you say. You're not telling me where you're going and all that and not that I need to know every second of the day, but it's just conversation. Oh, hey, I'm just going to, I tell you what I'm doing. Like, it's nothing. So if you can't give me this openness of a relationship that I need to feel comfortable and secure, I can't do it. You're not the one for me.
That's what I said to him, but I said it all in anger, which he may or may not have heard.
You can't do it in anger, yeah.
And I'm like, this is a horrible ultimatum. I'm like, but I have to meet your daughter. Like now I gotta meet her. I'm like, now if you don't want me to meet her, why can't?
And if he doesn't, that's because she's gonna tell mommy, hey, who is this woman?
That's my barometer for how I know. I'm like, okay, you want me to give you a chance? Let's go get your daughter and go get lunch. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't talking about Christmas, right? We talking about we ain't waiting no month. Okay, hold on. They hold you on for 6 months.
Yeah. I'm talking this Saturday. Let's go get some brunch. I will pay for it wherever you want to go. You know what I'm saying? But if that doesn't happen, otherwise I'm like.
Yeah, you're right. That is the test, I believe.
That's the test.
Yeah, it's not worth the stress. No. Jackie, don't, it's hard and it sucks, but girl, ain't nobody got time to be doing all that, girl. No. He needs to beat it.
And when I tell you, every time I decide to do for myself, the phone ring, the email, the work come, money flow. It's like today, 3 offers for jobs. And that's God, and that's always God saying, girl, I will take care of you. You have to leave this shit alone.
I got you.
You know what did it too? You canceled that show. God was like, no. You were like, no, I'm
That's
just
one thing.
not
We
do
don't
the
cancel
show.
work for no men.
Hang out with you. Yep. And then the minute you canceled that show, he was like, I got to get her up out of here. This is no enough.
Well, I don't have a problem. I'm not canceling, but I said no to an invite because I'm like, my Sunday is taken. So I had the day open. I get angry. I get angrier for that. I'm like, I left my day open. And you know, our days can either be really busy or nothing going on.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I was like, you can't cancel plans in a pandemic. We need those plans. You know.
Girl.
So, but what else I say? I was saying he's not the first guy that I have been involved with in any capacity to juggle more than one life. Like there was a guy friend who we weren't committed at all, but it was sexual every now and then. And it didn't affect me because we weren't together, but it came out that he had a girlfriend in another state, and it was just a whole bunch of. I was like, you guys
was living.
And then there was another guy this is like over 15 years ago, a Marine. He was deployed. We were dating for a year, and when he left, he was calling me. And then when he came back from deployment, a woman called me and said, "Your number is all up and down this phone bill." This is back in the day. And I'm like, I thought I was his girlfriend. And he's like, well, I'm his wife. And I'm like, nice. So this is another dude. But this is like the third or fourth time where dude's got a whole other life.
I'm sorry.
And I'm like, dude, why? And I always leave confused. Like, who has time to do all that? Have time to do all that?
Girl, they be broken and raggedy, girl. Broken and raggedy.
Lying.
I had back in the day, my New York days, and I was dating this dude, and we weren't exclusive, but we was damn near. Mm-hmm. Come to find out, I had to find out he had a girlfriend on Facebook because he changed his status to in a relationship right after him and I got off the phone, just with a random conversation, girl. Like I go on Facebook in a relationship. No, you.
See, my dumb ass would have been like, "Oh, he thinks so cute." He said we go together.
Linked it to the girl.
I would have been thinking it was about me.
I thought you were talking about me for sure.
No, it linked it to the girlfriend. Oh, I was like, you dumb. I just got off the phone with you. You've had months, basically, like to be in a relationship. Y'all been dating for months,
right? Yeah,
you had months on Facebook to tell me you had a girlfriend.
I don't.
Months. Trifling.
I don't care. Let me see. We're online. I want to see what some of the on the chat.
Y'all live? What's up, y'all? Tell us. We need some men advice. What's up?
Help Jackie with the algorithm. Yes, the algorithm. This is great to hear more talk. Yes, like my thing. But I don't. Y'all are catching me. It's so fresh, and I don't really have a whole lot of emotions that I can make sense of yet. But I'm just confused. So confused. And Courtney, you're right. I had no desire to go back today, but I gotta tell somebody else like you need to relax,
Jackie. Girl, once somebody start playing with your health,
calm down. What?
Once they start playing with your health, we out.
No, I'm disgusted.
That's like once you, because it's one thing for him to to just be playing games, but sir, you really on some like he going roll with it. Like we can't be doing that. Like my health. Mm-hmm. My health. Sir?
How dare you?
Girl, he need I'm telling you, if I was out there, I ask you if you want to go over there.
Oh, you want us to catch a flight, girl? We'll go. I'm good for a beat down, girl. I got a big old bat in the back of my truck.
Listen. Because enough is enough. Ugh.
I just don't get it. I'm really confused by it. But I'm also, if I were to be honest, something about him has always been a little bit off emotionally that I could never put my finger on. But I just figured it was man shit. Because men, they don't deal with their feelings. They don't talk about stuff. They don't handle trauma from the past. They don't heal. They just keep it moving.
Which is not healthy at all.
And that's just the way they live their life. And I'm like, I don't even understand. And the only time that he would reveal personal things about himself is when it's always like in the dark, after intimacy, I'm half asleep and I'm listening. I'm just like, did he just admit that his uncle, like it's just
Right. Did I hear something?
did I hear something about feelings and your past and your childhood
Emotions? Right.
emotions? But they're so random and secret with it that I'm like, I'm glad you're sharing with me, but you share one personal thing about your past every 4 weeks. Who got that kind of time?
It's a slow build, huh?
Exactly.
Right.
I'm like, the other day he was like, I excelled in these courses in school, but I was slow in these. I'm like, you say you slow, so you are dyslexic. I think it's dyslexic. I think he's got a list of problems that I couldn't even fit in a text without the phone being like, you need to just send an email. So I don't need.
Where are his parents? Are they still around?
Yeah. His father lives in the South. His mother lives here, and they've been apart. Yeah, nobody in his family has healthy anything in terms of relationships. His sister husband lives in another country, so he doesn't have any example of that. But the saying, how you lose them, how you found them.
Right.
When I met him when I was 18 in college, but nothing happened. We were just in college together because he had something, I had something. And when we transferred and went to other schools, we hooked up, but he wasn't completely single. But I didn't know for a fact. Everything with him has always been like, I suspect. But I would just forge ahead because he wouldn't confirm or deny, and I had no proof. That's been our history where I'm like, I think so and so, but I can't prove shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was never in his life where I had to try and be detective. And now I'm like, I met you 30 years ago. I am not doing detective now. If you ain't easy to read now, dude, then you need to find another girl to deceive.
Right.
Because I don't have that kind of time.
Yeah, you trying to get this money. Ain't nobody got time to be super sleuth. What you gonna do? Break into his phone? Who doing that?
And you know how often he's left me in his house and gone to the store or whatever, and his phone's sitting there, and I've never.
Girl, you should have told that phone up just for old time's sake.
You know how angry.
You'd be like,
you know how angry I am now.
And
he's not smart enough to lock his phone. He's one of those, simple dudes. So you know how many times, and now I'm looking back now, like, God damn, all the time that his phone and me. I never touched it because I really do respect men's phone. I'm
me
like,
too, yeah.
When you snoop, you find out horrible things. I'm like, I'm not gonna snoop.
Sure I do.
But girl, I'm thinking of all the chances I had to just catch everything, and I'm just like, no, I haven't. And now, of course, the part of me who's not doing well, I'm like, you know what? I wanna park outside of his house, and he usually goes to, and that's a part of every woman that's not healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, I got a girlfriend doing that right now, honey.
What's she doing?
She's such a mess. Asking our other girlfriend to go stalk the girl that she know her husband fucking. Like, I'm like, girl.
No, it's you get out of it when somebody do it to you. I was talking to this one dude and I never caught him like snooping and outside of my house or like breaking in my phone, but I knew he was. And after that, I was like, oh, I can't do that no more because I don't like
the way
this.
It feels.
Yeah, I didn't like the way it felt. I would be asleep like I know this nigga outside. I know he in the car.
It's scarier too when it's a guy with a girl. Like that's super scary. You know what I mean? Like, hold up, he crazy. He real crazy. A girl would call us crazy, but what we gonna really do? Like,
yeah, but go ahead.
I was gonna say this same girlfriend. We rolled out probably 10 before she'd been married 10 years. So before when they were dating, we rolled out in my car. He's an hour away. Back in the trunk, black hoodies. Trying to see what's going on. He coming out his mother's house. We were so mad.
Lou, are you doing a product placement? Why LeBron placed so nicely behind you? Do you have a brand deal?
Hey y'all. No, I mean on my daily show, I do a drip of the week. So these are my sneaker drips for the week. And it was in honor of LeBron James.
Lou is so corporate now. She's corporate in business now.
Hell yeah. On my daily show, we do a drip or dip every day. So we rate sneakers. So
you gotta buy the sneakers every day for a sneaker? You gotta buy some sneakers?
No. The company gave her to.
No, I bought these. These are just my own. These are I'm just showcasing. No, you don't gotta buy nothing, girl. We just say if you like them or you don't. This is.
But you say every day. That's a lot of sneakers. I mean, it's 364. days in a year.
Yeah, you know
That is a
more,
lot of
there's more than Nike that releases sneakers, right? So we get a list of,
Okay. I thought it was just a Nike thing. No, any drip.
we get a list of sneakers that come out every day and we promo it and we just talk about it. So this is just so I don't have a white wall. I work every day on Zoom, so I don't have a white wall. So
usually you have your motivational plackets behind you. What happened to
I
those?
know. I like those.
well, I moved and I didn't have time to drill holes into the wall to put those things up. So this is what is available at a shorter period of time.
We have more questions, Lou. And why? No, I'm joking.
All the questions in your business. We all in
Why
your
are you wearing a
background.
gray tank top? Don't you usually wear red? So we have a lot of questions for you. Sorry.
I like the
It's been
glasses.
a long day. It's been a whole long day. So this is what it is.
Every day be long. And sometimes the day don't be. Sometimes I wake up at noon and next thing you know, I'm like, it's 6 p.m. And I'm like, every now and then, I'm like, I didn't do shit today. So, Lou, here's the, I said that I had an announcement to make. And it's regarding.
You get married?
Can I?
Girl, slow down.
Right, girl.
I said Snuggle Nuts, the gentleman that I was entertaining. I said that he's dead, and dead to me.
Your boyfriend?
Shh. Here's the thing.
I thought you was in love.
I'm still in love, but that's not the point.
Okay.
I have reason to believe through my instinct and through his lies that he is still sexually active with his child's mother. I love that reaction. There you go. That's a reaction. Good job. Cornelia and Courtney have more of the face like,
These
so-
niggas.
I'm trying to figure out how much is a flight to New York real quick.
That's what I told her. We can jump on. I'm
We
ready.
said that.
And try to figure out.
What is-
Like, you talk about asking questions. We gotta ask him some
Roll up on
questions.
this.
I got a whole lot of questions.
Well,
Wait, what made you come to this conclusion? Because I always, honestly, that's honestly one of the reasons why I don't like dating men who have kids. Because I'm always like, he always got a free pass to go back to baby mom.
That you can't regulate, you can't restrict it. You're like, well, this is kid. If you don't know what they're doing, it's I forgot how it came about. We had Friday night, we had plans. And he's like, tonight we can't because I have to get up early in the morning on Saturday for his daughter. So at first I'm like, well, that's fantastic. Go do your thing. So Saturday's gone. I did call him, didn't answer the phone. Sunday, he's like, can we hang out on Sunday? So I'm like, of course. So Sunday, the day is getting kind of late. And I'm like, usually he'll call or text when the day begins. So it's like 5. And I'm like, what's going on? And he's like, yeah, can we do this tomorrow? I'm really tired. So I was like, so my first thing is, why are you so tired? You ain't got no job. You work out like crazy. You shouldn't. Why are you so tired? So then I remember, like, the only reason why he ever really gets that tired is after like a day or 2 or 3 maintaining this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, why? That's the only reason why he'd be so tired. He's like, well, I had to get up early this morning for my daughter. I'm like, you told me that was yesterday. You had to get up early for her. Today is Sunday, whole new day. So that's
early for me.
So that's why I was like, first lie, and he's not bright enough to remember lies. And I said, after all that, I'm like, I had my instincts were kind of my whatever was going crazy, and I'm like, so I felt like I wanted to ask him, are you sexually active with your daughter's mom or anybody since you and I? And his response was anger, defensiveness, you're being insecure. He wouldn't confirm or deny. And I said, you know what? Whether or not you are or not, the fact is you won't even put me at ease. I said, this is our last conversation. Because then my thought goes to, I got to get tested now for everything, whatever. And telling him off and gaslighting. That's how I can cut this short. Whatever I threw at him, he threw it all back at me. And I'm like, I have nothing to hide. But you, every now and then he do be going MIA and doesn't want to say where he's going and what he's doing. And his daughter is like a 10 or 11 or 12.
Too old to be like, daddy got to come over here and babysit.
It's grown. So when he do go over there, he be staying over there. But I'm like, where were you last night? Wouldn't tell me. So I feel like all this time, he's still always kind of maintained something with her. And I decided, I'm like, you know what? This is not worth my time because I really do feel like my instincts are like, he's sexually active with somebody beside yourself.
Mm.
Does
So
that
like
mean this is
bacteria
the last
infection.
straw? Is this the last
What?
of going back and forth? Or
The only time I ever really am ever to leave a guy alone is when they do that kind of stuff to me. I'll go
Well,
back
the
for a
test-
lot of bullshit, but usually when it's like another woman, that's usually the thing that Jackie, like, hey, Jackie, you have a line, and that's it. Because,
She has a line, Lou, that she's gonna like demand that it's time to meet the daughter, because they were talking about the M word and everything. So like, okay, well, if nothing's going on, I should be able to meet your daughter.
yeah,
Right.
the daughter?
huh?
You ever met the daughter?
No. So I said to him, I'm like, if you want this to go further, then I need to meet her, meet your family, because he knows my whole family. So I'm like, I need to meet your daughter and whatever, because, and the only time that we've had disagreement and I not hear from him, this is the first time. Usually text, call, show up at my door. This is the first time that he's MIA because he feels busted. I feel like this time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where it is. The only way.
Man.
The only way I would, go back, I'm like, well, I have to meet everybody because I don't trust you and I don't believe you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna waste no more time with
I'm
you.
not gonna waste any more time because he's a really, really private, secretive, put the blame on you when you ask him anything type of person.
He's an Aries.
And that's not you. No one. I can't date someone who you can't ask him shit. I mean, like livid when I ask anything, and then throws it back at me. And he is very jealous guy. Jackie, I know you so and so, this, that, and the other. Usually when someone is like that, it's because they're doing all the things they're accusing you of.
I don't have a flag, but
What is the
red, honey? Throw it up.
you need to see this.
The game controller.
So all those are flags. I'm just like, dude, I can't. And I'm confused because he's not the first. He's the first boyfriend to do this to me, but he's not the first guy I've been involved with to juggle like a whole other life with a woman. And I don't understand. Now I'm just confused. Like I used to feel like I knew men and relationships, but I'm like, now I just don't understand why they
You should
Courtney. Huh?
You should change the show to Confused with Jackie Fabulous.
I don't understand why men do this. I mean, I do get it because it's like you want to have your cake and eat it too,
right?
But it's like they always get busted. They always get found out.
In the meantime, they got plenty of good ass until that happens.
Yeah, yep. I'm like, and of course I'm gonna because I book a lot of shows this weekend so that I could get on stage and vent / new material. But I'm like, who's a womanizer in 2020 when you ain't got no money, a job, or a car? You on the bus and the train, juggling bitches?
Pandemic, child, Lord.
That's what I'm saying. This is a blessing in disguise. And sometimes like we won't see it and we'll ignore the red flags and we'll keep on dating, and God got to do something to be like, bitch, look, he is not where you supposed to be. So this is God's version of saying, this ain't where you supposed to be. Like you needs to leave. Listen. Like how much more am I going to put in your face and for you to ignore? So.
Because I was saying that because it's been coming up seriously, the whole M word, and I feel like God is like, oh no. All right, now
we don't say.
Now I'm gonna pick you up by your little bun, and I'm gonna let you understand.
Is that a word we don't say on the show or something? We gotta say the M word.
No. I'm just saying now that
is it a cuss word? Because that's the second time y'all said the M word.
I know, right?
Y'all was like
scary.
It is scary.
It's a little scary.
Marriage. Yes. Marriage.
You know what? It hurt when you said it.
Married. I wish all of y'all get married.
I want to get married. I shouldn't be scared.
Too. I want to get married.
Okay. Everybody do. Even when they say they don't, they're like, yeah, but it would be nice though. Like we all
Right. We want to get married.
Yeah. Even though I say I don't care, I'm like, but I do be looking at those dresses like I look beautiful. And a nice beige lace. You know?
I can't wait to have a reason to get skinny. Like I can't wait. Like I'm one of those people that be like, yo, you got to tell me to do something for it to work. Like it's like
for a reason, huh?
Yeah, you got a size 6 wedding dress, bitch. I'd be like, I'm there. Give me all the leaves.
Or the one dress you want, and only have it in one size. You're like, we'll hold it.
Yeah, I'll be back. No, I'm gonna just buy it. They're like, ma'am, you were 12. I will fit.
I'm about to lose 100 pounds real quick.
Eventually, I will fit.
Let me tell you something. For a wedding, our wedding? You think dieting would be hard? Not even.
No, not even.
Not for a woman with a dress.
No.
Girl, I will have my jaw sewn shut. I'm like,
and a man to walk down the aisle with finally. Shit. I'm gonna do it right.
I'm like, Jackie, you jogging? You don't jog, bitch. I jog now. You know.
Soon as he get on his knees, I'm gonna be like, I do.
Right. 5, 6,
like, what? I didn't expect this. I didn't expect this at all.
Like, I was not expecting for you to tell me you love me this much, but
I wasn't planning on being anybody's wife, but
I'm gonna roll out the whole yoga mat. I'm gonna get on my knees too, baby. We gonna do this together.
Together.
Okay, this whole thing has been about me. What's going on with you ladies? How have you been?
I don't mind talking about other people.
Why not? How's your Lou? Tell me what's going on with you. How are you feeling?
Cornelia, what's going on with you?
Girl, shit, fighting the pandemic. That's it. Girl, fighting. We are fighting. Girl,
why are you fighting the pandemic?
They still got it, and we are now back outside. Okay.
California. I heard the numbers are going down in California, though.
They need to hurry up.
Oh.
They need to hurry up. No, I've just been working and out here trying to book some shows. That's it, man. That's it.
Outdoor shows.
Mm-hmm. We're performing on park benches and sand. Listen, if there's a grassy knoll with a microphone, right, hit me up.
Yeah, Cornelia, put a word in with Tammy to book Courtney and Lou to come do the Magic Castle, because that show's still going on. It's going to go on forever. It's
going on forever. Huh?
Yeah, it's an outdoor show at the Magic Castle. Cornelia will be hosting it. I did it. It was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Do we get any plugs to the actual inside of the Magic Castle when the magic begins?
No. They just rented the parking lot.
I can get
so it's not necessarily affiliated inside. Oh, Jackie, you got the plug for the inside?
Yeah, they're connected with the Comedy and Magic Club, and the owner Richard of that club said whenever you want to go,
I need that.
Tell me.
It's dope. I did it one time.
Did you see any magic shows? I'm just there for the magic.
I love
there
magic.
for the magic.
You love magic like that?
Yes, I love it too.
I low key want to be a magician's assistant.
Me too, girl. I used to always. I wanted to be a magician, and I said, "I'll be the assistant."
You want to wear tacky outfits and walk around with this
dude?
And they be like,
clothes be wrinkled. They always wrinkled.
Because they be in and out of boxes, Cornelia.
Right.
That's why. They don't got no steamers in the box, okay? Yeah. That's why they be wearing the sequence joint. I like that, man. They be inspirational, man.
And y'all on any pandemic date, any more pandemic dates? Last time we did this, all of y'all were low key pandemic dating from afar.
Right.
I always get long distance love, and I'm over it, man.
What do you mean? Another state?
Well, I had a old flame from New York reach out to me, and I'm just like, what we gonna do, bro? What are we gonna do?
Your enthusiasm. Talk to him.
I mean, we do, but it's like he said he was gonna come out to LA in November. Okay. But then he was like, because he's also a semi-pro ball player overseas. So
Lord, he's snagging these crystal guys. Where you be getting these dudes from?
He's from the hood. So he was like, if I ain't playing overseas, I'll come through. But
Is he young or old?
He our age.
He got one more year left, sis. Let it ride out. Yeah, let it ride out, and he'll be back.
He been playing overseas for the past 12 years. Mm-hmm. So yeah, he got like 2 more years in him. I'm like, come on, how them knees doing? How them knees?
So do you like him?
I like him a lot, but he I think he's literally on the rebound right now. So I'm just
everybody is.
Yeah, just I'm like, stay right there, but I've known him for 12 years, so it's like he's a great dude, but we just never have met at the right time. So he's cool to talk to, but that's it. I don't got nobody. It's so funny that video game dude just hit me up too, like, can I come over and play video games? But you just moved in with your girlfriend. Like,
this guy is still coming over. Wait, this guy is still coming over and playing games for 16 hours?
He just moved in with his girlfriend.
He just moved in and literally 4 minutes away from me.
Oh Lord.
So now he's like, "What up, neighbor?" I'm like, "Hey, neighbor." Like,
Right.
He still comes over for several hours to play video games.
I put a cap on that. I was like, no more hours. I was like, the max is 3 hours max. You can't come over here
I'm
for
proud of you.
7, 8 hours, bro. You're not mine. And
Is
I'm
he the
not
one that you like? You like him, don't you?
Nah, I don't like him no more. I'm like, it's over. So you moved in with your girl. Like, there's no more liking. There's
You see, this is my problem. You see how he thinks he can still keep.
Before, when he used to come over, he said, "Oh, I had her back then too." So I was like, "So she was okay with you coming to my house for 9, 10 hours to play video games?"
She didn't know
No,
where he
she
was.
thought he was with a man. He probably put your name as
Boy.
Leonard in his phone and was like, I'm playing
As
video
Leonard?
games with Leonard. Yeah.
Me and
You
Leonard
a whole
playing
dude
games.
to her.
You
Yeah.
could keep it as Lou and still fool people. Like,
Yeah, that's true. Lou was a very whatever.
It's a
whatever
unisex
name.
kind of
Lou
name.
Gonzalez, that ain't nothing but a Puerto Rican over there.
Nah, but she got your Instagrams. Everybody know you on Instagram, Lulu. So he put Lou. She gonna take to the streets
That's true.
and find out who you are, and then
That's true. Yeah, because I was like, "What time?" Because usually he come over late. I was like, "What time you trying to come over?" He's like, "Now." I was like, "You can't come over now." Like,
And all y'all do is play video games?
I don't got time for that. I'm doing laundry. Like,
That's not.
dudes be with these girls that's not their friend. They, you know what I
Right,
mean?
that's
She
the
not
thing.
his friend. So he coming over Lulu house. Lulu is
bored.
a genuine friend. He bored. You know, some people just ain't
Oh,
got the concept
he
that you need to date your friend.
he told me, I don't have what I have with you. He's like, I've never had with another female before.
Oh,
Right.
And he's like, I really like this. He's like, I was like, but wouldn't you want to date somebody like that? And then he's like, I would, but I know right now I wouldn't do you right. And I'm like, I'm over that. So you moving with another bitch? Like,
Right.
But she put up with it. She put up with it.
And all the dudes tell me the same thing. You're like a really good friend. And like, we like that. I like that. I like having a friend with you. But I'm like, yeah, that's cool. But I like to be wifed up too. I like dick too. Like, I don't want to be the homie.
I had a drunk text breakdown with a guy friend that I used to fool around with, but it never turned into a relationship. And, God forgive me, he wasn't really single. So whenever he comes around now, he hollers at me like I'm here. He has boyfriend energy. And I'm like, dude, I have no obligation to drop what I'm doing. I'm glad that you love me, because he always, when we hang out, he's like, Jackie, I've never been able to relate to a woman the way. I'm like, then why don't you fucking wife me?
Right.
That makes no sense to me.
It makes no, and I mean the speeches. He's like, I've never loved anyone. I love talking to you. I love how our vibe. I don't feel comfortable. And all I'm thinking in my head is, dude, then why wouldn't I have your last name? Why'd you marry somebody else?
So they go ahead and accountable. They go and date these basic chicks with no personality. They don't have fun with them, and then they look good for the time being, yes. But then it's like, then what? Then you realize you can't do shit with them because they're boring as fuck.
You know, he told me, he said, Jackie, the problem I have with my current lady is that she doesn't have anything she's passionate about. She doesn't have it that she loves. You have something. And I'm like, all you do when we hang out is give me the reasons why we would have been great.
Right.
But
you don't want to break up with her.
But you didn't choose me.
So when you
go ahead, what?
When we go out in the world, think about who we are, right? We are entertainers. We command presence. Even if we're not loud, we walk in and people be like, oh, shoot, who was that? We getting on stage, people laughing. He holding the purse. To some men, it's scary to think, because he think like, oh, maybe sometimes they like, maybe she gonna leave me for somebody else because she can get X, Y, and Z. So sometimes they might just be scared. It's too much pressure for them because they think they become the women.
The basic chick is safe. That she's safe in the
She not gonna leave him for no other dude. She not gonna bump into Michael B. Jordan.
She don't got no ambition. She ain't gonna be out trying to hustle and grind and be away from him to try to get her person. Yeah, she need me. And it's like, we don't need in the sense of we're desperate, but we do need a companion. I hate when people be like, well, I don't need a man.
I hate when girls say that.
Yeah. Everybody needs a companion. We were made for two. Like, God wasn't like, you know what? I'm gonna make bitches bad by themselves. Like,
She gonna die alone. Look how beautiful she is.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's give her all these attributes and let her be lonely. Like that ain't how it's supposed to be. So when they be like, I don't need a man, yeah, you do need one. But it's like I'm not desperate. But if I do have somebody who fulfills what makes me happy, trust my judgment and understand that I know what will work for me. And if I want to be with you, let me say, this is what I want to be in our relationship. I hate when dudes be like, why you want me? Like, and they be like, dude, I chose you for a reason. Like, I felt like you could fit my lifestyle, but sometimes they don't.
It's hard to battle with that kind of insecurity from a man because you don't know what to say. You're like, I am butt naked with you right now. I don't understand what do I need you to get a tattoo of your name, which I'm not going to do. But what do you need me to do?
Right.
And mind you, ladies, I'm still with and in love, but I'm hurt. I almost got a tattoo with his name the other day.
Jackie, don't do
No,
it.
you don't. You is not gonna do that.
Oh my God.
You is not gonna do that.
See, God knew what you was up to.
God did that. You need to go. You need to pray tonight. You need to pray a prayer of thanks tonight for clarity
and Savior.
You is not about to get his name. Where are you going to get his name? On your titties?
Because no, it's gonna be small, somewhere discreet, not somewhere like
First of all, ain't no tattoo small and discreet. It's permanent on your body. Ain't nothing small and discreet on your body that's permanent.
I have a lot of tattoos.
Jackie, I would have kept that tattoo. Okay,
you gonna scratch it out on the skin?
Roll by.
I would see you next time. You have a lighter, like, oh my bad, was that your arm?
Or a cigarette? I'm gonna light it and be like.
She got to walk by with the slow stroll with the eye, like.
I'm on stage at the next the Magic Castle show, and she throw a bottle of acid at me. I'm sorry. Was that your bicep? Where I get acid from? My girl.
Oops. Girl.
We is not doing that. We is not doing that.
Because when I fall, I like to just be like, fuck it, let's just fall.
No, you fell. You fell face down and didn't get back up, girl. You don't do that.
So let me tell you something. Good dick makes you insane.
Yeah, but that's when you got to sit there and think to yourself.
Yeah, you got to like, okay, bitch.
Or the dick. You got to sit there. You got to sit there and question yourself. Is this rational or is it the dick?
No, I know it's not rational. It's the dick.
So then you walk away. You don't.
She said, I know.
You don't go get the tattoo. You walk away.
No, when I get in this, here's the thing. I don't make dumb decisions because of love. It's only sex that turns me out.
Never get a tattoo over dick. I'm like, honestly though, that don't make no damn sense though.
I know your
Jackie, didn't you
party
tell
is gonna be lit.
You told us under your joke that the best dick don't got a driver's license. He sleep on the floor.
No, here's the joke. That joke is all about you.
Jackie, you can't get no tattoo. Nobody who ain't got no driver's license.
No, and you a lawyer and a comedian.
Let me tell you something. I've been so afraid to ask him if he's registered to vote, because if he say no, I'm gonna be like, Lord, I don't have no sense. Like,
you're scared to find out the truth about this man. If
some questions I don't ask, I'm like, but you know how you know when they ain't shit? You don't have.
You know he ain't registered to vote. You know
it.
No.
Because he gonna be like, how do you even register? He gonna be like, where do I
register?
go? You can register? I thought that was the census people that come by. I thought I voted already. I told them who I was.
I ain't got no license. I don't think I can do it. You can.
Let me tell you how this is what happened. God has been watching me, and he's like, you've been making a lot of decisions like you think he's the one. And I'm going to let you make a few of them, but I'm going to pull you back when it gets crazy. The last time I saw him, he went to the store, and I gave him my debit card, and I gave him the code. I'm like, go get what you're going to get.
You did what?
Bill had to take the glasses off for that one. How much did he spend?
He made a store run for us, and nobody had cash because we all rarely see cash anymore because of the pandemic. So I gave him my card, and I said, "Here's the PIN number." And I said to him, "I said, look, I have never given a man my PIN number and my debit card ever."
You think he checked the account?
And I feel like, because this was all this past weekend. Last weekend it was wild because I was just uninhibited, and I was like, I'm gonna get a tattoo. Here's my debit card. We should get married. Everything went crazy, and I think that's why that's why it exploded.
That's why you got snatched the hell.
God is like, you lost your fucking mind last weekend. Hell no, come here. Come
He's
here.
sick of this, Jackie.
Yeah,
God was like, I'm
I'm
sick of this shit.
I'm telling you right now, he checked your bank account to see how much is in there.
Oh, was that the big account or was that what account was that?
Oh, that was Chase, and there ain't nothing in there, and I put it in there. The
Okay.
card,
Okay.
the card that has the reserve and the
Right.
savings,
Lou,
and
I'm like,
the money with the amount that had a comma in it. He didn't get the comma.
Okay.
He got it $79. That
Okay. All right.
Okay, right. Girl, don't let him see the commas and the zeros. Lord.
He gonna see the comments. He's like, so marriage?
Right.
And I recently, oh God, ooh, this is Jesus. I recently was talking to him about putting him on my cell phone plan.
You don't need no baby. He is a child. Are you gonna adopt this nigga? Like what?
Well, because Courtney, he don't have nothing. I know.
Well, you don't.
You know why he don't have nothing?
Your pussy should be dry, Jackie.
He
No,
keeps.
sorry.
What?
No, say that again, Courtney.
Your pussy should be dry. I'm sorry. Like this, I don't. You too.
You
grown.
sound like Angel Gaines.
Jackie.
What?
Wait, is this 1997? Jackie,
Look,
this some old like high school and love stuff.
this is why I don't do love, because I let myself go after a while.
So far, like yeah.
But once it starts going in and going, I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna pay for your kids' college, and that's just me.
See Oprah on this.
Yeah.
Let me fuck you, shit. Hold up, I owe $173,000 in student loans. You got it, nigga?
No, I do not.
Jackie.
That's
the reason why, and this is what I learned with my ex too.
Yes. Tell me.
The reason why he don't got nothing is because he's used to being able to dick down women and get what he want.
Yeah.
So
It seems that may be the way.
That is the way. That's exactly how my ex got it. And I didn't understand until after we broke up. I was like, oh, I see the pattern and I get it. So he's used to getting things from women, getting his dick sucked and like, oh, what are you going to do? Oh, I make you breakfast. I pay for your tuition. I give you everything.
Here's a cell phone so you can call me all the time.
But here's the reason why I didn't let in too many red flags, because he's never asked me for money to pay any of his bills. This is just, you're hanging out. We need more weed. All right.
You generous. They know when you're a generous spirit.
Like he don't gotta ask. Look, my ex never asked me for anything.
Yeah.
Never, ever. But we going out. Oh man, I don't really look the way I want to look. Oh baby, you need a suit? I'm gonna go get you a suit.
Because
I bought that man 2 suits.
Y'all bitches is rich.
And you know what? He didn't know that Jackie is Jackie Fabulous. That's the thing. He knows Jackie because he knows her, but he never really stepped out with J Fab. So he hadn't even seen that.
No, I told him, I'm like, you have yet to see me in my element. We are in quarantine, hidden in the cut love. Nothing is real.
Me doing parking lot, park.
You see me doing 5 minutes on Zoom and bombing. You don't know.
Yeah, he get the $80 Chase debit card. He's like, she ain't doing nothing.
Exactly.
She say she got.
He had the Chase ATM. Like, this bitch ain't got no money.
Hilarious.
She was on America's Got Talent. America ain't got no bank account. Like
every time she come over, she got her new sneakers. This bitch is broke.
Hilarious.
Because I also have enough sense to be like, don't let him see where you really keep your money. But
you better come in there with some holy ass drawers on and the wire coming out of the bra and all of that. You dare wear your good shit, because once they smell you got on new clothes and new vibes and new smells, they're like
new hair.
Why don't he act right? If he sees and suspects all that, then why wouldn't you act right so you don't fuck it up?
Well,
because they don't know how.
Yeah,
they don't want it. I don't know.
What do you mean they don't know how? Can you explain?
Know how to act right? Is that what we're talking about? Acting right?
Yeah.
Think about it. When you've been acting raggedy for how old is he? 50?
Forever. He's been raggedy.
Yeah, since 14. That is literally over 30-some years of a set of behavior. So you don't know how to come out of that unless you actively teach yourself how to come out and see what it looks like. Like you said, he don't got no examples. He don't know nobody really in no good relationship. So he haven't even seen it. So he don't even know how to mimic that.
But you got to be the woman that's
deep.
gonna pull him out of it too.
Yeah.
Or if you were the woman, you know what I mean. He's used to women accepting this bare minimum. So if you're gonna accept the bare minimum, he's gonna give it to you.
And if you are the one to pull him out, you're literally gonna have to teach him from scratch, and
He's
that can be difficult because now you're becoming his lover and his teacher / parent.
Mama.
And then and it's some aggression with that. He in too deep, girl. He like, what was the movie with Omar Epps and LL Cool J, girl? He Omar Epps in this, yeah.
Think about her. Yeah, he in too deep, girl. You need honestly. It sucks to say, but you don't have to walk away. But
it's only 7 months. That ain't shit, Jackie.
No, that's nothing. That's nothing. That in the world of dating, that's 2 days.
Girl, you lucky. Get out now.
Yeah. God, the sex is so good.
This has been building up for a minute though.
Yeah, everyone, including Lou, they've heard. I've been complaining the whole time. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna hang in there because
I think you would like you having a man. So it was like, oh, I got a man.
You know what it
is? And it's good sex.
I think God knew, as he always does, that he ain't shit. But God is like, you've been complaining about a lack of sex for so long living in LA. I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you have 7 months of orgasms, and then
can you hook me up over here?
You gotta be careful what you ask for.
I know you're right, Chad.
You gotta be careful with your prayers and what you asking for, because all she said was, God, I want some sex. I need some dick.
You gotta be specific.
That's what I asked him for. I have in the last 2 years, 3, 4, I have not been praying for a boyfriend or a husband because I've been so obsessed with I want to be rich by myself and then go get a dude. So God is like, you've been complaining about how niggas don't fuck you in LA. You gonna come to New York. Because when I first moved back to New York, my first weekend here, not him, but some other dude, I got laid the weekend I got back.
Damn.
So God is like, see, you just had to come back. I'm gonna get you some, and I'm gonna get you a regular one. So he's like, I'm gonna let you have fun. And mind you, it has been a lot of fun. And then when the fun wears its time, I'm gonna remind you of who you are. Did you have fun? Is your back hurt enough? Good.
Yeah, he's like, this is what you wanted, right? This is what you wanted, right?
You wanted to be sore all the time? You sore, right?
You didn't care what came with it. Baby mamas, other relationship, evasiveness.
You wanted to come without you doing it yourself. Is that what you wanted? I'm like, yes, Jesus, I gave you that. Now get back on track. That's what I feel like has happened.
I'll be writing my prayers out. Like, you did. God. You gotta be specific. Like, dear, you gotta treat like Santa. Dear God, I've been a really good woman this year.
You do.
But
you know what, Jackie? Let's say you end up going back. We fully support you, sis. Okay.
They come back on you. You're right. They come back like
because they creep up,
like,
and then it is what it is. We support you. We'll be here for you.
I don't want you to support me.
Jackie.
Hey, I'm telling you, I'm tired of supporting you. This been going on for a year. I'm tired. You deserve better, bitch. You deserve better.
I put him on the phone. Let's test him out.
You deserve better, bitch.
We here for you.
I don't want you to be here. I need to focus on myself because nothing takes me off track more than dick.
So do you want us to cuss you out? If you go back with him, do you want us to cuss you out, or how you want us to handle it? I'm trying to get a
I want you guys to make sure that I got the things we also have to get back. I gotta meet his daughter, if not the baby's mother, his family. Like I have to be in his life for real. So at least even if he is still running 2 lives, I know where to go now. If I had to roll up.
You don't want him to run 2 lives.
No. I know. I'm saying worst case funny scenario. But I have to be able to know who to kill. That's my point.
Hey, look, as comedians, I think sometimes we let things run its course just to simply say we got a joke for it.
Girl, I got an hour on this.
But we need to stop doing that because we be succumbing to to the worst pain and be like, this is gonna be
it for the material. This is gonna be good as shit as soon as I type this shit up.
I text my girlfriend. I say, here's the thing about me with every man I've ever been involved with. Seriously. I say a prayer with every new boyfriend. I'm like, God, you know that I lose my mind. You know my judgment is out the window when the physical aspect is good. If you know that he ain't shit and he's not gonna be good for me, please remove him.
But
I
you
do that.
just want dick.
I do that.
That's what he was trying to do.
I say that prayer
Right.
for every guy, and God removes all of them all the time. He don't let it go long. He doesn't let me get to a year or more. God is like, I'm gonna let you have fun because you clearly need fun in your life. But when you start to lose your mind, I'm plucking them out, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna be abrupt. It might be public, whatever the hell it is. And he does it every time, and it hurts every time. But when I pray this, God is like, you told me to watch you. And when I see you bullshitting, this guy's gone. He does it my whole life since I was 17. God has been like, I got you. When you really say protect me, and I'm like, because you know I ain't got no sense, he always does.
So what's the next step?
Huh?
I said, what's the next step to that?
There ain't no next step. I'm gonna masturbate more. I don't have enough.
Wait, Jackie. Devil Dog Knife said, why not get a cuddle buddy till you find the right one?
It's a pandemic. Who said this? Where is he at?
Where you
Devil
reading stuff
Dog
from?
Knife.
You reading stuff? Where you reading stuff at?
We live on YouTube.
Where
The YouTube.
Oh.
And there's a chat, and there's
Hit the live on YouTube at the top, Lou.
That is so cute.
So I don't know. First of all, of course, the whole idea of touching someone new is like, ew, but that'll be gone in about 2 weeks. And then I don't know. I have shows this weekend, and I'm probably gonna be out, and I'll see comics again. And everyone knows now that I was dating someone. Now that they see this, they'll be like, "So you back?"
Once they see your new material, girl,
and I'll be like,
that shit over.
What exactly? And they'll be the smart asses, Courtney. Like, you done with that nigga now? Come in.
Right.
There's always the smart ass in the cut. Like, you finished?
Can I comment on the cuddle buddy thing?
Yes, please do.
I'm done with cuddle buddies because I'm serious, because you know why? You exchange soul ties with somebody. And a lot of women don't want to acknowledge that. And they be like, I'm good. Yeah, I'll be out here smashing no feelings. And yeah, that's cool. But you still forever gonna connect with somebody on a deeper level, because now somebody that shouldn't have seen you in that way have seen you in that way. And they have a forever connection to you. So I ain't gonna be soul tied and up in here with cuddling with a whole bunch of random ass dudes that don't deserve me. So I'm gonna keep my soul ties for myself, for me and Michael B. Jordan, when he ready to acknowledge where he needs to be.
That's true. And if he got bad energy, it's hard to shake that. If he got like a bad vibe, or just like a spirit that's just it's hard to shake it.
And a cuddle buddy is fine if you like on your grind and you don't have time for a relationship.
And you stop by, you leave. Yeah.
Right. But if you want a relationship, like the cuddle buddy is taking your sight and your body away from a man that could have been, walking in front of you that was supposed to be the one. Like so
the man space. They call it, if a man if you have randoms taking up a man space, then the one that's for you, he's like, well, I was trying to go court her, but there's always a dude in her bed that she don't really want to be with.
Yeah. And it's like, yo, you like, no, I'm serious. Well, hold up. Shh. No, I'm serious.
Lower your voice. My husband is on the phone. Hey.
Yeah, he my future. You just the present. Anyway, I'm for real. Like, it's hard. I realized that as I've gotten older though, because I was just like, I always had like a, quick little Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they come through, whoever you may be. And after a while, I was like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you feel weird. My girlfriend, who I told this to, was like, well, you'll be okay. You always have one in the cut. I'm like, that's the problem. Have the ones in the cut, they fill a void that is not real. It leaves you feeling like, because when you give all of everything over and over again, it leaves you empty. Like, it leaves you kind of like, that felt really good, but he's gone. He didn't even stay on the night,
What? Do y'all have orgasms with those in the cut Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays?
Sure do. Why not? Well,
I can't get one. I can't get it.
Yeah,
I can't have an orgasm unless it's like some feelings.
Oh, nah, I'll be.
Well,
yeah, I'm saying, Courtney, I can't do that. Yeah,
I don't do well with the casual thing anymore. Like I catch feelings with everybody now. Years ago, I'd go through them, but now, like I would say about the last 5 years, I've been in love with all of them. I fall in love easily. That's why I think that's why I stay casual, because I'm like, once Jackie decides to be like, we're gonna do this, like everything just falls apart. I get tattoos. I'm getting his name and lights on my bedroom wall. Like it's just
Maybe for the ones that you don't really like, you bring your vibrator along and speed things up.
And another way God is watching. When I was going through this, I got a DM from a company that sells sex toys, and they want to send me some. I'm like, how you know that he's gone?
Okay, I'm gonna need that soon.
How you know? I'm like, well, when you send me it gotta be a black dildo, 10 inches long. Yes, that's why I'm crazy. Yeah.
Don't
Give me
nobody want
some
no 10
girth.
inches. Don't nobody want no 10 inches.
Yes, they do. This
No.
fantastic.
I mean, yeah, you kind of do. Yeah.
I just need
Yes,
girth.
you
I
do.
need girth.
You don't know teeny tiny.
I need
No, let me
10
tell-
wide.
Yeah, I don't need no teeny tiny, but that 10, 11 life.
You know why 10, 11 life is good? It's good for positions. Because some positions, if they're not long, they slip out, everything is falling apart. Long helps with
Everything's falling apart.
everything. Length helps when it's time to contort your body and do positions.
Now when you beating up the top of my uterus, I don't like that on every stroke.
Can't
Don't
do
do
all
that.
Yeah.
When you're a missionary or a doggy and you're just pounding, it's pain. But when you're like fetal and your legs over here and your other legs back there,
You can get up in there with that 10, you can get up.
you get up in there with no problem.
Wait, Pele Simone said, how do y'all meet new men that want real relationships?
Girl, we ain't met
Hey,
them.
girl, we don't know. We out
not
here.
listening?
That's
We
why we
don't
out here
know.
talking on.
We don't
Put them on a
know.
date.
I tell you what, if I had a man, I wouldn't be on this Zoom right now.
Exactly what I'm saying. That's why we on here, girl.
The whole show be like this. Oh yeah, I gotta go. I'm gonna go make some dinner. Yeah. Relatable.
I wish.
Look, if my thing was healthy and I didn't sing over the weekend, I'd be there right now, compensating for the fact that the weekend passed. But his other life came out. I don't know. I mean, they say I haven't done online dating, and I'll be honest. When I do online dating, for me, it's like shopping because I want to go out with all of them.
You got to be more specific. What are you actually looking for? A relationship, Jackie, or do you just want to kick it?
No, I was just hooked up with homeboy because I knew him. I haven't put a vision board out with a man on. I have a vision board right here's the thing. How you know that I'm jacked up? I have a vision board right here. Look at all this. This thing is huge. It's
You need
cardboard
pictures.
paper.
It's only all writing.
But here's the thing.
There's no vision board.
No, I write it down.
That look like a to-do list. That look like a to-do board.
It's like a shopping list.
Right.
Here's the point of this big ass cardboard. Here's the problem I have with all my goals on it.
It's like somebody signed your yearbook and was like, Jackie, you was the best.
But that's the thing.
Stay
Most
sweet.
funny.
But here's how you know where my heart is. On this vision board, there's not one mention of love, marriage, or
Really? You want to see my vision board? Oh, mine's right here, y'all.
I have nothing.
And that's what it is, Jackie. You getting it, you in and out of these situationships because you not declaring what it is you actually want.
Because I don't think I want one right now.
Well, you gonna keep weaving in and out of these
Oh,
situations.
Courtney is for real.
You got a good one.
Wait, so if you don't want a relationship right now, what's wrong with how you have things with old boy right now?
He need to not lie to me. All you gotta do is not.
But why not? He's not in a relationship with you. He don't have to tell you the truth.
We thought we were an exclusive couple until I realized that he was a liar.
You thought wrong.
Well, clearly, that's why I'm here talking to y'all.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, he clearly don't want a relationship either. So maybe you should just okay. Courtney.
I moved on. Wait, what happened? I was reading. You want to be pregnant? What? I was reading you.
What?
I was looking at the delayed of your vision board.
Oh, with the delay. Oh.
I love it. And no, the reason why my vision board has all career and buying a house and whatever. There's no husband on here because I haven't thought about that.
All of that. I got all of that. I got my house. I got work. I got just health and mental.
I don't have
vision boards anymore, but I have like Pinterest boards.
I had these clippings since 2005. That's the sad thing. And so I just did it. So I'm looking good, honey, but it took me all this time to get this damn board together. I just did it at the beginning of the quarantine. I still had these clippings in the envelope and they still applied. So hey.
Yeah, until you hit them, they don't die.
Right.
Canoia, where's your vision board?
I don't make one because nothing comes true.
Damn.
That's what I'll do. For me, whenever I make a vision board, the stuff don't happen. When I don't make it, it does. And I don't know why. I figured this out a couple years ago. Every time I made one, I never got what I wanted. But then when I stopped doing that and just got to work, it worked. It worked better for me that way.
Okay, you
That's my
got
first
some
one.
works to you.
I got a Pinterest vision boards. I got a whole one for when I get married. I got a whole black couple in there and everything. Look, I was like,
Okay, I
look at
got a
that.
black couple.
Yeah.
Huh?
Look at that black love. Look at me looking off in
That's
the
right.
distance.
I
Like,
used to.
looking to my future. That's where I'm going.
I used to have a joke where I had a vision board, the traditional one like Courtney with the pictures, and I had a wedding ring, wedding dress, and I had a joke where I'm like, if you have to take your vision board down when a nigga come over, that's the wrong dude.
That's funny.
If you afraid
Girl.
if he can't get an erection because there's a
Right.
wedding dress on the wall, he's the wrong guy.
You
I
gotta
even-
hide that shit.
I even got one my future kids gonna look at. Look like my daughter. Look at my.
Oh,
with
she's
her
so
little
cute.
Timberlands on.
Aw.
She got on army
Outfit.
fatigues and
I
Timbs,
got about my
man.
baby.
What? I got all my kids. You want to see all my kids? I got twin boys too. You want to see?
I want twins.
Look
Oh,
how
I got
swaggy my
baby
little
twins.
boys are. Look at that.
Lulu,
Look at that.
your kid's definitely gonna be swaggy. I can tell.
Hey, they gonna be dressed out.
Like, why
What?
your kid look 16, Lulu? He's gonna be 16.
You got them young. Look, don't they look like they ignoring some bitches right now? Like,
Hilarious.
Aw.
They
leave that
already,
bitch on red.
they already players.
Wait, I'm gonna get some t-shirts made that's gonna say "Leave that bitch on red," and I'm gonna put my sons in those t-shirts.
Speaking of t-shirts, I'm gonna my merch site, y'all who are watching. I said this on something I said, but look, this was what it says.
I'm
I'm a good person. I'm always good. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I like that.
on
Y'all
here.
remember that one? I
Yeah.
remember that.
Uh-huh.
This talks about when I used to not care when a guy wasn't single, and that's part of it's also could be karma. It could be like God, like Jackie, you at one point you had married dudes, guys that had girlfriends, you didn't care. Maybe I'm telling you ain't ready. This is a lesson in in everything we do. I care now. I love the Lord. I don't date guys who are not single. Who
We all
are
got some skeletons. My God is not a
No, he
evil
don't
guy.
judge.
He ain't
You
gonna
don't
try to get
judge.
you back.
Yeah.
That's right.
But not that he gets you back, but he might be like clearly emotionally you're not ready for the lifetime.
So, y'all.
Anyway, all right, I know this is what time is it going. Anybody?
No, I
have
was
anything?
about to confess something. All right, I'll say
Oh,
this
come
next
on.
week.
You
What-
are out your goddamn mind. Go, please continue. Everyone, take a minute.
I'll stay because you're gonna confess some.
Exactly. We ain't
deep
nobody going
shit.
nowhere now.
I don't mean
Because-
confess. I just mean say what my little relationship drama was recently.
We are here for it.
So my college boyfriend.
Why you become 17 all of a sudden?
I know. Right? Oh my God. So,
Oh my God.
my college boyfriend, who did want to get married back in the day. He's talking about he don't remember. Nigga, yes you do. But anyway, so yeah, he found me in grad school in Nashville. We went to school in Atlanta and called me up and talking the M-word and stuff. But anyway, cut to now. We've like off and on. I saw him at homecoming. I think it was 2012 or something. And so off and on, when I'm there, he's here, you know, it'd be like a hookup. Satan. Well, recently, the last, I don't know, 6-8 months, he just been flirting so strong, you know, calling and texting and just and reminiscing and remembering shit I don't even remember. We dated strong. So now I'm feeling all these feelings. First I was, you know, not caught up because I had the lawyer guy, you know, so I wasn't caught up. And then my girlfriend put things like, girl, I think he may be vetting you. He may be really trying to like figure out what something is. And I was like, really? I was like, and then she had me thinking, so I'm just hanging on every word. Now I'm reminiscing with this child. So I spilled my guts and told him everything I felt.
Oh, look at you, big girl. Who's a big girl?
So the big girl's still lonely, honey, alone. I told him, I basically like, let's do this. Cause he was saying other shit like, if you weren't 3,000 miles away and yeah, you're perfect to be married. You're like a perfect, you know, marriage. What did he say? I can't remember, but child, you know, you would be perfect for me for marriage. Just saying all this shit that of course is like, as a woman, you're like, oh my God. So I believe the hype, and obviously I guess he was, I don't know, not playing. I don't know what he was doing, but He said 3,000 miles was the only reason why we wouldn't be dating with a purpose. So I was like, oh my God, well, I am not stuck on LA. LA ain't my damn home, you know? So I was like, I love you. I want to love on you and love you. Chad, he was like, you're there. I'm here. I'm dating. You're dating. What are you talking about?
Oh, here we go.
I was about to say I was all in. What happened?
So I got
he got scared of being held accountable.
Oh,
it sounded good because you far away, and it's like, man, you everything I ever needed. If you just wasn't far away, we would be perfect. And then you like, well, I'll move. You gonna move now? Like, ooh, it's a pandemic. I wasn't like now.
I feel like I lost track. So you're saying that when you returned the feelings, he started to get all hemming and hawing?
Yeah, I guess. I just, I put it all out there in a long ass look, devil dog nice that you called his bluff. I sure did. I put it all out there and I was like, LA is not my home. First of all, I'm an East Coast.
You're like, fuck LA.
Fuck LA. I work from home. Like even before the pandemic, we started working from home.
I can live anywhere.
Yes. What are you talking about? LA is my life. All my family and friends on the East Coast. Like, please. So that's not an issue for me. He was like, that was an issue. Okay. So now that I removed the issue.
That happens a lot with dudes. When you're doing the pen pal sex, it's so when you're sexy in the pen pal, they're all in. And then when you're like, I'm gonna be there Thanksgiving, what's up? Then they're like,
Yeah, I'm over that.
Erica said he full of shit. Next, okay.
Yeah, I'm over that. I'm over all of that.
That's what I figured, Erica. Just okay, cool. But you know what? It felt good. It really felt good. It's so scary to put yourself out there. First of all, I was so nervous and scared. But I did it. And now I just felt relief because now I know. All before that, I'm like, oh my God, like, is it? What we did it? Could it? Did it? Ain't no fucking question. Cool. Deuces on, let me find who that one really is gonna be.
Well, since we all single, I said we go to Jamaica and do Relatable from Jamaica.
Hey.
For an episode.
All we gonna do is fuck 4 different dudes and come back.
That's fine. Why would you put out the itinerary? Like
the itinerary.
All we gonna do is go
listen. This is what we
together and meet 4 different dudes and leave each other and then meet at the airport in 5 days.
No, we ain't gonna meet up at the airport. We gonna stay at the same hotel.
Yeah.
We gonna go do what we gonna do, and then on the last day we gonna have an episode. We're all in the same room. We could just film the show right there and talk about our week.
If there wasn't a pandemic, I'd be like, let's go.
Yeah, I'm down for
it. There's more people traveling during the pandemic than regular season.
You know how many pictures on Instagram? People they in Cabo San Lucas.
They going to Cabo. Everybody's going to Cabo.
Everybody gone.
I have a friend who's went to Miami twice, Mexico, Barbados, everywhere. He's like, I'm having the time of my life.
Serious.
The tickets are $76. It's like, where do you want to go?
We could go to Jamaica, everybody, for $100. Like,
I don't think Jamaica. I think Jamaica is one of the hot spots, though. You have to research.
It?
You have to research. You can go.
Research.
There are many Caribbean islands that are like, we want you and stay the fuck away. You got to be careful. You got to look it up.
Yeah, I had a friend who went to St. Lucia and they couldn't sightsee. They had to stay on the resort.
Where?
St. Lucia. They were like, y'all can come. Y'all just can't do nothing.
I mean, we ain't doing nothing here, so I don't mind doing nothing.
You want to see the island if you're going somewhere.
I want to see the island men. That's all I care about.
That's right, girl. I just need the water. I'm a water girl, so
I just need relaxation and the sun and a whole bunch of naked men. I mean, half naked men bringing me drinks.
I wouldn't. I'm too much of a horny ball. Y'all would lose me first day.
That's what you're supposed to do. We grow,
but
man.
You gotta be careful though. Remember Natalie Holloway? Remember that girl, that white girl?
Oh, but you said it. White girl. Ain't nobody stealing us. Ain't nobody. First of all, you try to steal me, you're gonna be annoyed as fuck by 20 minutes.
Jackie gonna fuck the shit out of you. Lou gonna ball your ass to death. You have to play basketball and games all fucking day, nigga. Cornelia gonna read you a book and then and I'm gonna cuss you out probably. I don't know, but talk too much.
And then you're gonna be like, here, read this autobiography of Malcolm X. They gonna be like, damn.
I'm like, do you know your history? Okay. Do you know what happened on this island? Here, read this.
And I have family there. I'm like, look, I'm gonna call my uncle if you keep fucking around. I'm gonna threaten him.
Yo, man, I couldn't. Yeah, I mean, and it's so family because my family's from St. Lucia on my mother's side, so I've been dying to go, but it's like if I can't go nowhere, like.
Oh, Jai just said my parents recently took a trip to St. Lucia and were definitely disappointed they couldn't go exploring.
Yeah, you can't go nowhere.
Like my homie right now, he's in Mexico with his wife, but they don't leave the resort, so he's like, we're cool with that. Like
people are all over the vacation spots right now. I see it all online. I'm like, I saw it, but when you look up who is okay. But here's the thing: they might be cool, but they'll hear where you're from and be like, "Bitch, don't you come over here."
I forgot what islands are like. They're open to everybody else coming, but USA, they're like, nah.
They cut us out. Mexico was like, bitch, we about to build a wall for y'all.
This pandemic has made our passports null and void.
They don't want us.
They're like, we like y'all, but not right now. We
not
don't
right
want
now.
Not right now.
Y'all vote, please. Everybody watching. We got 44 people. Vote.
Yeah,
vote
everybody
to vote.
tell your friends to vote.
Take somebody else to vote. Register. All of that.
And line up today because the line 5 days long.
Oh my God, I saw 10 hours, 8 hours online. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be like, you know what? Trump ain't that bad. Like I would
Shut up, Jackie.
No, but
my homie did it in Atlanta yesterday. She waited 2 hours, 2.5. Had her little stadium
That's
chair.
Normal.
That's normal. I'm not, but people have been online 8, 10 hours.
I ain't doing 10 hours. Unless there's sneakers at the end of this, I'm not waiting 10 hours.
Once it hits hour 4, I'm gonna be like, look, I wish Biden well. You have my heart. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna get in my car and leave.
I live in a nice little white neighborhood. We have gonna be at the Episcopal Church up there. It's always a slow line, a short line. So I'll be nice and it'll be good.
You sure? It might be crazy on the actual day.
Well, I'm in Van Nuys now. It's a whole lot of Mexicans, so my line might be short. So
no, your line, all the lines gonna be long because they
legal?
only got like 2 people who know how to work the new LA County machines. Auntie them don't know how to work these new Scantron machines. It ain't the original punch no more. Yeah. So what they have, if you look in your take home ballot, there's like a website on your phone where you can plug your selections in. And when you finally do get in, you just scan it and then you out.
Wow.
They don't advertise it, which they should. Just fill it out in advance, go in there, scan it, and then leave.
Why can't you
is that the app?
In 2020?
It's a website. It's on your ballot that they mailed in. They sent you in the mail.
Oh, okay. I'm going to look.
Look at the stuff they sent you in the mail with all the propositions, all of that stuff, and it tells you how to get to the website.
In 2020, we should all be able to vote online by now. We can do everything else online.
We should be able to if I could use my thumb to open up my MacBook, I should be able to put my thumb and be like, I voted here. There you go. Why is that so hard?
Yeah. And you heard that they had the Republicans in California put up fake ballot boxes.
Girl, yeah, we come up on the show today. Like that is, and they look jankies.
When I hear things like that, I'm like, how is that legal?
Orange County and Ventura.
Yeah.
Everything is so illegal. How is that stuff even? I don't even.
That's why I'm not even I don't even know about voting by mail, man. I'm just like,
I want to go in person.
What y'all gonna do with this? Y'all gonna take it and throw it away?
They're gonna get a match.
And they're gonna Fahrenheit 451 this joint. Michael B. Jordan gonna be outside doing the ballot.
And Trump just wants one of those boxes or whatever to be like, see, I told you, it's not right, disqualified.
Let me tell you how funny. If it's God's will and Trump loses, he is gonna be like, I'm not leaving. Fuck you.
He's not leaving.
They gotta throw him out like Jazzy Jeff. They gonna definitely throw Trump out like Jazzy Jeff. Like
I'm flying home. We gonna all get in out.
It's gonna be. Let me tell you something. It's gonna be soap opera drama on election day. It's gonna be funny / not when they announce that he did not win. He gonna be like bullshit.
We gonna be.
I'm not leaving.
It's rigged.
He's not gonna leave.
He's not gonna leave.
Think about during inauguration how the old president is supposed to be at the inauguration, sitting up there. It's gonna be drama. He probably gonna try to come in late while Joe talking, loud,
disruptive.
It's gonna be a mess.
It's gonna be like you're gonna be stressed, but it's gonna be funny.
It's gonna be funny. CNN is like we're still waiting on Trump to concede. It's been 17 hours.
He is not
trying to be super like rude or whatever. What happened to good assassinators? I mean, like Reagan era, like them niggas was out. You know what I mean? Like
after JFK, it was like whoa.
You think assassination is rude?
Wishing somebody get killed is kind of, but I'm just saying.
I never heard so many people celebrate when he got COVID. So many people want to throw a parade. I was like,
he's like the Lakers struggling to breathe, stupid ass. Couldn't breathe.
A lot of us were on the low, like, God, I know this is not right, but can you please just wipe him out? I'm sorry, this is not godlike, but he's a pain to everybody. Exactly. His own party's like, look, we believe what he believes in, but him, we just don't like.
And Mitch McConnell said he gonna get out of there if he lose. So we'll see if he stick to his boy Mitch McConnell. So we'll see if he upholds that.
But Lou is right. It's gonna be tragic and stressful, but it's gonna be funny as fuck. It's gonna be so fun. He's gonna be in that White House like, I need to see proof that I lost.
He's not leaving.
Well, the thing now with all these rallies, he's making it so hard so that when Biden does win, I'm putting it in there, half of this country or his people, this whole mass thing is going to be we're going to be even more divided. Like it's going to be so hard.
Oh, to enforce it.
Yeah, to enforce it and to get them to follow him.
Yeah,
I can see when Trump leaves, he gonna walk down the hall in the White House. He gonna be knocking shit over,
breaking shit,
knocking over paintings, like.
Taking a hammer to the wall, busting up the.
He's gonna be like, fuck your pictures and your painting. He gonna knock everything away.
Because didn't he not want to put up Obama's his portrait?
Yeah, he didn't put it up.
And then he moved the MLK bus or something.
He moved it. Yeah, he moved MLK. Bus. He put like what was the Andrew Jackson? He put the president that killed all the Native Americans. He put his picture up.
He's wild. That boy wild.
Raggedy.
He's a caricature of a real person. This is a cartoon character. Who, if you act this way, is usually on the low or it's fictional. This is real life.
He's so proud.
Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah. Wile E. Coyote.
I'm saying comedians are like, this is fantastic. It's horrible, but it's fantastic at the same time. Alrighty, ladies. I don't want to keep y'all. Thank you guys for listening to my drama. I guess this podcast was for me to work through my stuff, but
that's fine.
You're gonna be all right, Zachary. Here's a hug.
Thank you. I'm gonna be okay.
I ain't hugging you because you know better. I ain't hugging you.
Because I was
that tough love.
Because you know better.
You
don't know no better.
Come on, I've been lonely for so long.
We all lonely.
I'm lonely as shit, girl.
But you don't make yourself smaller because you lonely. We not doing that shit no more.
I didn't make myself small. I'm still Jackie Fabulous.
Okay. I'm still Jackie Fabulous.
I just finally got some beautiful dick. It's so pretty.
Is it pretty? She says so.
Oh, it's so, you know how you when you finally see that part of their body and it's another color, you're like,
this is what you do.
Everything on him is the same dark mahogany.
Stop picturing it.
This is what you do.
Good riddance.
This is if you really want it. I proposed this idea to the dude back in New York, and he's with it. He said, I gotta Google it though.
Okay.
Because I told him, I was like, man, I just want your dick, man. That's all I really need right now. So I was like, what if we get like one of those paper mache mold type things,
you
right?
Get a mold of it.
And I get a mold of your dick, and then I can get a dildo or something made out of that mold.
It's too late for me to do that now.
I mean, if you want to have a one
play him like he played you.
No, don't talk.
No, she can't, because her feelings gonna get in the loop.
I'm allowed to go get one last time.
No,
okay, no. Never mind.
No, my bad.
Or you are, but it belongs to his baby mama apparently. So,
ooh, girl,
damn,
all right,
that
did
it do.
Good job. You
That's a good reminder at the saying that's a good reminder,
You
Cornelia.
snapped
Okay.
me out of it, Cornelia. Good job.
We here for you, sis.
I was about to get off the phone and be like, look, you ain't shit. What are you doing right now?
Don't do it.
And then you remember baby mama.
Oh, ugh, all right.
What's her name? It's probably something. What is it? Don't tell us.
She was about to say it.
She has the same first name as a certain female comic who used to be on SNL. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, okay.
Black or white?
Black.
That's easy.
Ooh, okay.
The only one.
This,
No,
I
this
mean,
is couple.
the
The first one?
The world's easiest clue, huh?
Like, I'm still trying to figure it out.
What?
What?
She just left SNL.
Paul
And
Oh, okay.
she's hosting another show
Got
with the
you.
baskets.
With the supermarket.
with the
Okay.
basket.
She has a fade. I'm saying, what else we gotta do?
So you can get the supermarket food. Okay.
Cornelia's
With the basket.
It's gonna be on ABC soon.
There was Shashir. Remember Shashir?
All right.
Nobody got that name. All right. in the world. All right.
We appreciate you too, Simone Lee. Thank y'all for
yeah.
watching.
Yeah, I didn't realize we had a chat going on the whole time.
I
My
know
bad.
the first time I'm doing live, because last time I did live, the first one we all did months ago, my Wi-Fi was like, what are you doing?
Right.
But now I've been on Zooming with the homies so much, my Wi-Fi is like, we get it. Late at night, you're not gonna go to bed, are you? So my Wi-Fi is behaving. But thank you, ladies, so much for listening.
Love
And,
you.
I love you too. If you want to check on me every now and then, and if I don't text back, no, I'm joking. I'm kidding.
Girl.
It's over.
text.
It's over, everyone. It's over. I promise you. I
Baby
gave you my
mama.
word as a woman who wants to inspire other women. I promise you it's over. Okay.
Good.
All right.
All
Y'all
right.
remember
All
this.
right, ladies. I love you.
Right.
Y'all
Y'all be safe.